Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve day 5 problem on Leetcode. If you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started. So this is an easy level problem in which we have to find the first unique character in a string. So we have given one string and we have to find the first non-repeating character in it and return its index. If it doesn't exist, then we have to just return -1. So see here, this is input string as given to us. Okay, so let me copy it here. So this is the input string as given to us. So first, to solve this problem, we are going to count the frequency of each character in our string. So what is the frequency of L in this string? So L's frequency is 1. What is the frequency of E? E frequency is 3. What is the frequency of T in our string? So T's frequency is 1. And what is the frequency of C? So frequency of C here is also 1. Then we are going to count the frequency of O, and the frequency of O is also 1. And what is the frequency of D? D frequency is also 1. And what is the frequency of E? So E we have already calculated 3 here. Okay, so L, E, T, C, O, D. So we have calculated the frequency of each character in a string. But in this question we have to find the first non-repeating character. So first we are going to get started from here, from this first character L, and we are going to check the frequency of L. So what is the frequency of L? So if the frequency of any character in our string is 1, then in that case we have to return the index of L, because L is going to be our first non-repeating character. Because its frequency is 1, that means it is a non-repeating character, and we have encountered this L first in our string. So we have to just return the index of L. So what is the index of L? So this is a string as given to us, right? So L's index is 0, E's index is 1, E's index is 2 here, T's index is 3 here. So what is the index of L? Index of L is 0. Okay, so we have to just return the 0. And here in this case, string AABB given to us, but the frequency of all the characters here in this string is 2, and there is that means that they are repeating characters. That is why we have to just return the -1. So I hope that you guys are clear with this problem. Now let's write the code. So it is a very easy problem. Okay, so first let's create one count array in which we are going to calculate the frequency. Okay, so here I am creating one count array, and what is the size that I am going to give? So I am going to give the size as 26, and the reason behind this, because how many alphabets are there in English? Total 26, right? But here I am going to get started from 0 only, so 0 to 25. Okay, so for A, what is the index? 0. For B, index is 1. So that is why total length is 26. Okay, and now after that I am going to run one for each loop. Okay, so in for each loop I am going by one character. So let's say this is a character C, and it is going to the this string. So let's convert this string to char array. So how we are going to convert this string to char array? So using this toChar array function. Okay, toChar array function. Okay, so here I have written the function. Now after that I am going to count the frequency. So this is count array, and in this I am going to for first character, and I am going to minus this character with A. Okay, so L minus A, it is going to have some value in between 0 to 26. Okay, so I'm going to increment the frequency. So let's say if my character is A in this string, so A minus A is 0. So 0 index is going to be incremented for 1. So it's count of 0 plus plus, so A is 1. So that is why C minus A I'm taking, because in this way the frequency is always in between from 0 to 25. Okay, so I have calculated the frequency. Now I have to write one more for loop, and that's it. So for int I is equal to 0, and then I should be less than s dot length, and then I have to increment the value of I, and here inside this for loop I have to check if the frequency of this count array, okay, here s dot caret this I, caret this index I is, and minus it with a, so that the frequency always remain in between 0 to 25. Okay, if this is equal to 1, okay, that means the first non-repeating character. So in that case we have to just return the index, and if we don't find any index, then in the end we have to just return -1. Okay, if we didn't find any non-repeating character, then in that case we have to just return -1. Okay, now let's run our code and see if there are any issues with our code. Okay, so s dot caret cannot find the symbol. Okay, so here what we have written, if count array, right, s dot char at I, okay, this should be in open brackets now, char at I minus a is equal to 1. Okay, now let me run it again. So all the test cases has been passed. Now let's submit our code and see the runtime. So our solution is accepted and the runtime is just 4 milliseconds, and it beat around 90% of users with Java. So I hope that you guys are clear with today's problem. It is very easy problem, and if you guys still have any questions, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Thank you. Bye bye. Meet you in the next video.